Hi, this is Ryan with Big Sky Scientific. A lot of people ask about the difference between products that are made with either CBD Isolate, broad spectrum, or full spectrum. So I'm going to cover the differences between these things. Now an isolate, very simple, just means isolated. So a CBD isolate product contains a purified CBD extract. So isolate, isolated. Just like whey protein isolate has just whey protein, CBD isolate has just CBD. The advantages to a CBD product that are made with isolate are you're going to have less chance of having any form of THC. THC is a very concerning issue for a few reasons, one of which is even small trace amounts of THC taken over time could show up in a kind of a urine test. So that's something that's important to watch out for as a CBD consumer. You might consume a CBD product that is considered to be broad spectrum, so it would have very, very small amounts of THC, not nearly enough to intoxicate a person. However, over time, you could develop enough in your system that would cause you to fail a drug test, and that could be very important to the employment of maybe you or somebody you know. So CBD Isolate makes just CBD products. Now we'll talk about full spectrum and broad spectrum. These are very, very similar terms, but they're a little bit convoluted. So when you have a full spectrum product, that means you've taken an extract and you have extracted all of the cannabinoids found in this plant. And you'll have them in varying degrees. You might have more CBG than CBN, you'll have CBC, and all of these different cannabinoids. And you can look those up individually and see what those do. And people talk about the entourage effect. So a full spectrum product will have some amount of all of the cannabinoids found in the product. So full means complete. Broad spectrum is not quite as well defined. Broad spectrum simply means it has some of those. So just like if a rainbow is full spectrum, broad spectrum might be that rainbow with no red. So a broad spectrum product is somebody who's trying to get the best advantage they can out of the plant by combining as many of the cannabinoids as possible. However, they do not want THC. So a broad spectrum product is typically a product which has all of the cannabinoids except for THC. And that's generally how broad spectrum is used in a product and differentiated from full spectrum. There are no official standards that govern the use of these terms, but that is how they are typically used. So hopefully that helps. Thanks.